What's up, guys? Welcome back to Black Crow Gaming Battle Reports. And this week, we've treated you a little bit. So, Emperor's Children's come out.
Yeah.
We're not playing that.
No.
That's because in the Dataslate, obviously, they just, for some reason, threw new detachments at us.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So, we're kind of excited about that. Now, obviously, the standout ones seem to be Orcs right now.
Oh, the Daka shenanigans. No, thank you.
No, exactly. So, we won't play that either. So, as you probably saw from the title and thumbnail, we have Ryan back, which is always a pleasure. And he's come back with his Tau this time. What's the new detachment?
The Experimento Prototype detachment. So
that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And then I've gone for the new Shadow Legion Demons because I love my Demons and it's nice to actually have a detachment where I think they can work quite well.
Well, you've got almost all of them.
Yeah, got most of it. This is a bit different though. There is no CSM in it. This is because for both of us, we are experimenting. So we've got a lot of everything in these lists, which we'll run through in a minute. But yeah, we're experimenting.
Yes, we're experimenting.
So we'll see how that goes. As always, please go see our sponsors, Glasshammer, discount code Black Crow, get 5% off. Of course, Terrain Forge should do all our terrain. They do the mats. An extra 5% off for your order of those guys as well with BCG5.
Yeah.
And then the one thing that we haven't been saying lately is we do have a new Facebook, a new Instagram. Obviously, our Discord's still going, so please go and follow and share those pages. That'd be really helpful. It also keeps you up with the latest videos going out, what we're doing at events, etc. Also, the Meet the Players bios as well, which is really great. So please go check those out. In the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe. The channel's been doing great recently, and we really thank you for that. But tonight, we will be playing, mission rules are going to be Smoke and Mirrors. So in a minute, if we want to, we can pick up to 500 points of our army and put it back into reserve. Primary mission is Taking Hold, so nice and easy. Score 5 for your home, up to 15 on any objective, you score 5 EP basically. And then Crucible Battle, so old school Vanguard, straight across the edge of the board. Nice and simple. As always, Ryan and I have already deployed. But we'll come on to that in a minute. But first, Ryan, I want to know what's in your list.
So, to begin with, I've got a couple of... Yeah, I've gone crazy with Crisis suits because I want to show off all the new Crisis shenanigans they can bring in.
Yeah.
So I've got a unit with the Fusion Commander as Call Star Commander. They're a staple on any Tau list, really, because they kill any vehicles or monsters quite quickly and easily. Yeah. The Call Star Commander has the new Fusion Blade enhancement. Okay. Honestly, give me 10. Make it 35. Make it a couple of points more. Give me a melee profile. Like I have an 8th and 9th edition. Like I want those Fusion Blades. I'm going to be combat again. Yes, that would be fun. But yeah, he's got the new Fusion Blades enhancement, which makes one Fusion blaster into a Strength 12, 85, D6 melt of 4, 2 shots.
Very nice. Very nice.
So that makes that a bit filthy. Obviously, with the units with them, they get to reroll the wound rolls because of the unit that's with them, and they get to reroll the damage rolls.
Nice.
So there was guaranteed a lot more damage come out of that one. Then I've got another unit of Crisis with the plasma rifles and an Enforcer Commander with them, which has the plasma rifle enhancement, which buffs up. It's basically similar to the Fusion Blade. It gives 2 shots, extra strength, extra AP.
Nice.
And still, damage free. I'm not too familiar with the rules because it's been, December really, since the last time I properly played Tau? Yeah,
true. You've been on a Votank campaign. So
yes, I do love my little squats. Then I've got another unit with the missile pods. Yeah. Because with the new detachment rule, everything gets an extra 6 inches. So
it matters.
6 inches always matters. No, it brings Tau back to the old Tau, like 9th edition shooting ranges and everything. This is the old Burkhan Sept for Tau fanatics. So missiles are now 30 inches, 36 inches. I need to double check, but it's roughly around there. It's still half the board.
Still helps, yeah.
It still helps. Then I've got another unit with flamers. Okay. With the flamer enforcer with them as well, because 18-inch flamers now.
Yeah, very tasty.
With the CP strat for reroll the amount of shots. Mm-hmm. that makes that unit very good and durable to shoot a lot of chaff units, like your dogs, like your noglings, stuff like little units, little infantry units. Yeah, they're there to just eradicate.
Nice.
2 units of Pathfinders for infiltrate, for scout, for the double spotting.
Yeah.
3 units of stealth suits. They are staple in pretty much any tau list nowadays because, well, they get the reroll. If they spot a unit for a unit, they get the reroll the ones to hit and ones to wound.
Yeah, they're great.
And they can still do actions while they're spotting. For 60 points, they are,
got must take.
Must takes. Then I've got 2 broadsides.
Yeah.
I love broadsides. I used to run 2 units of 3, but then when the points nerf came, 3 units of 2.
Yeah.
Normally with Shadow Sun, but I didn't bring Shadow Sun today. I wanted to do something different. With this detachment, ideally I would have run them with the high yield missile pods to make them at range 36 instead of range 30, but I didn't have time to convert them, so standard railguns for now.
Still works into Demons.
Yeah. So ethereal with a unit of strike teams. I said to you earlier, this little unit it's unusual to see strike teams out at the moment because most people just run crisis. But I like it because with the ethereal nearby as well, that whole unit has a 5-up feel no pain. With a little guiding drone in there, they have a bodyguard rule in there as well. Yeah. So any indirect fire, they'll sustain a bit longer than usually. Then I've got 2 ghost kills. With the Iron Rakers. One has Inflamers, one has Fusion Blasters on it.
Yep.
With the Iron Raker now at range 42 with the detachment.
Yeah, it really helps.
They'll just sit back and shoot anything at distance. They'll sit in the firing lines as I put them right there.
100%.
And then they'll just, because of 12-inch loan up, you'll have to come to me.
Yeah.
And then, Riptide. I like my Riptides. They're not that great anymore in 10th. But there's still, a distraction kind of effects because if you don't kill it, it'll just sit an objective with 5 AC and just poodle along.
Yeah, live its life. Nice.
That's pretty much everything.
We also need to explain why Ryan's wearing sunglasses.
Yes.
Why is that, Ryan?
I've scratched myself in my sleep in one of my eyes. So it's very sensitive to any light. So I've got this lovely light above me, which... will annoy me and everything. Plus, it's not a nice sight, so that's why I keep the sunglasses on to keep everything PG. Yeah,
so apologies. He's not trying to branch out into a different line of work and be cool. No. He literally scratched his eye, so... But you're still here.
I'm still here. Still able to drive.
Yeah, and then for me, mine's pretty simple, to be honest. So I'm taking Shadow Legion. I've got no CSM in it right now. This is more just an experimental list to figure out what units I like and what I want to take.
Yeah.
So I've got, of course, I've taken Bellicor. Kind of have to, really. Especially the way I'm running it with all these big monsters. The 18-inch lineup's great. I've then got the Bloodthirster, which has got the Fate of Darkness. So if he kills something in combat and then is not within engagement range, he can just pick himself up at the end of the turn. I've then got a Keeper of Secrets with... forgotten the very name of it, but basically she has 9-inch 9-inch scout move, which is great. There's a Great Unclean one. I would have liked to put the -1 OC enhancement on him, the Mantle of Excess or something it's called.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I couldn't. Didn't have the points, so he's just as is. I then got a unit of 6 Flamers with an Exalted Flamer. Exalted Flamer is great. He basically has his own version of a las gun, can make you -2 to move and advance and charge, and he gives the whole unit assault. So really, really good for that. Units of dogs, then they're brilliant now. They basically have what scouts have. You can pick them up and drop them down. But they're better than scouts because they still have deep strike because they're still a chaos unit. So they're absolutely fantastic. And for 75 points, they're awesome.
That's cheap.
I then got 2 units of Screamers. All right, they're 5 points more than the dogs. I was tempted to drop a unit and put another unit of dogs in, but I think a small footprint. They're anti-vehicle 4-up as well, and anti-monster 4-up in combat.
Which vehicle?
Yeah, so actually they're not too shabby. It's strength 6 -2 damage, so they're pretty good. So I think they're still worth taking, and they move 14 inches, and they do mortals if they fly over you. So I think they're still worth having on the list, but we'll see after this game. So I've got 2 units of dogs, 2 units of Screamers. Then got another unit of 3 Flamers in Deep Strike. Just on their own, as is, 65 points, just cheap, have deep strike, can shoot some stuff and do some actions.
It's really the actions in the corner. It's a small footprint.
Exactly. And then I've got unit of Nurglings. Well, 2 units of 3 Nurglings. One's in deep strike, one's on the table. Plague Bearers, because I never leave home without them.
Sticky
Because they're incredible. Well, T5, 2 wounds each.
Yeah.
With sticky objective, they're brilliant. Because even with indirect, they struggle. So really good for that. And that is basically it. That's my entire list. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it kind of is a lot when you've got like 1,200 points plus in Greater Demons.
Yeah. Well, I've got like 1,500 points in
suits.
Yeah.
I say for me, I enjoy playing Chaos. I've done MSU Chaos Demons, but I do like running the big stuff. So my whole purpose is if I'm going to start playing them again or taking them to events, really I want to be running the big stuff. I enjoy it. I enjoy the Greater Demons. And especially now I can make her basically move 24 inches turn 1. It's great. So she's actually useful even though she doesn't have fly. It makes her a lot more usable. But yeah, that's it. So we've done that. And then as you say, we have pre-deployed. As you can see from my array over here, there is some Nurglings in this building here. Some Screamers just to do some screening out because you do have some suits in Deep Strike.
Yep.
Unit of Dogs here. Basically, everything over here is all within Bellacor's aura for 18-inch loan up. So basically, that's just a big blob of 18-inch denial.
Yeah.
And that's why they're basically all where they are.
Painful.
Yeah.
So like where I have like 7 units, I was able to infiltrate basically.
Yeah, you had, yeah. So
I could infiltrate 7 units, even left a ghost kill in my home deployment because, again, blown up. You can just sit there and...
Yeah. And say, so you've got your...
Stealth suits and Pathfinders with ions, stealth suit, Pathfinders with railguns, and just stealth suits.
Yeah, perfect. And then you say you've got some suits sat over there.
Yeah.
Bits and bobs. And as you say, you've got two units of suits with commanders. Perfect. Right. I'm going to use the glass hammer dice that I stole off of Dan. Well, when we played the ITT, you know that he said that he wasn't giving away rainbow dice for the first 100 tickets for the GT.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing next to him and I decided, well, I want a rainbow dice, so I'm taking it.
Yeah. I'm running my old Tau dice.
4.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. So Demons go first.
Yes.
I do have scout moves. I'm assuming you probably do as well.
I do have
but
scout moves.
But we also are playing Smoke and Mirrors. So did you want to pick any units up?
Up to, was it 500 points?
Up to 500 points, yeah. So after both players have deployed their armies, starting with the attackers, that's me.
So yeah, do you want to...
Do I want to pick anything up?
Want to just pick up Bellacore so I can shoot at stuff?
You're so funny. No. The only thing I'll be half tempted with is actually the Great Unclean one.
Because is it just 1 unit or is it just
no, it's up to 500.
500?
Yeah, so he's 250, so in theory I could pick up more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the point in me picking up a lot of stuff. Do you know what? These flamers are going to go up.
Yeah, makes sense. Because how much the range of the movement of the flamers?
12.
Oh, okay.
So
I expected 6.
yeah, they move 12 and they obviously got 12-inch flamers and they have an advance basically and shoot. So... But that doesn't matter too much because they're not doing much where they were stood.
No. For me, I'm looking at bringing out the missile boys back into Deep Strike.
Actually, I haven't made a mistake there. It's fine. Yeah. So they're going up. Do I take anything else up? Or do I just push? No, I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I do my scouts first.
Yep.
What has scout in your army?
The Pathfinders have scout.
The Pathfinders do. Okay.
But it's only really useful if I went first.
Yeah. I like those odds. Cool. You said that they're really good at killing me, so...
Yep.
That's 9 inches.
Okay, I will screen out a little bit with Pathfinders.
Mm-hmm.
Try and move block you there. Okay.
I don't know what the ruling is of monsters going over infantry anymore. Whether it's like knights or not, I don't think it is. Somehow. Right. So, can you draw me some cards, please?
Draw you some cards?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Thank you. I go up a CP, you go up a CP.
Yep. No, it's this one.
And some cards will be really useful.
So, you went first. Your missions are cleanse and assassination.
Okay. It's not too bad. Assassination's a bit of a pain.
Well, you were going to go for the ultra killy.
I was going to go for them, but you have now screened me out. So it makes that a little bit more difficult. So, these nugs are going to come into here. And then these dogs are going to move to here. And they're going to do a cleanse.
Makes sense.
Do I just go for it? Do I just yeet?
Well, last time we played Tal versus Demons, those dogs just fought Pathfinders for most of the game.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did do that, yeah. that was a thing. So I could just potentially advance him onto the objective and then you have to deal with it. Because he's not the easiest of the chunky boys to deal with.
No.
Especially with a feel no pain. Actually, no, I don't want to advance him. That's stupid. Because if I can make the objective, I will. Oh, just about clip it.
No, I have been toying with an idea of just running a full Nurgle Demons list.
Yeah.
And that's what Roticus and 3 get great on clean ones.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people have been running.
Yeah.
It just sounds fun.
What's the movement on your suits?
So they move 12 because of the Cold Star Commander, and
Yeah.
they can advance, and they can have the assault keyword
Okay.
because of the
But
commander.
they can't go through walls, can they?
No.
Because they're basically a vehicle.
Yep.
So stupid. So stupid.
Was back in the heyday, they gave the broadsides the infantry keyword in 9th edition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, early 9th, they gave them the infantry keyword in the codex, so they could go through walls.
Wow.
And then they quickly reverted it in the Dataslate.
Yeah, I bet. He's going to come back for now. So that screens that out. Bring him up to there. Screen that bit out. In fact, you can go a bit more to there.
We both have a command point.
Like so. Yeah, we have command points. Unfortunately, that's not as fun, but I think I'm almost done. Unless I just run after this objective because it'd be funny.
Thing is, this is what I usually do with the Votan. My turn 1 is usually 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Especially when you go first.
Well, Demons is not normally that way, but you put them in the way, which is boring for the audience.
Yeah.
So.
You just wanted to kill my big
Yeah, I
scary
did. I
unit.
wanted to literally just go, yup, and then just go, ah, and then it'd be funny. But you didn't let me do that,
Nah.
so that was boring. To be fair, should I have done that instead? No, it makes no difference. And Rotter's had to go for it. So Graham had to go for it. He ain't got a lot of choice in his life. He's a bit slow loving. So yeah, that's it. So
double cleanse.
double cleanse. I'm going to ditch assassination for a CP. And that is my turn 1. Boom.
No worries. Assassination. Okay, so my missions. Sabotage. Mark for death.
Mark for death.
Mm-hmm.
Those.
Yep.
Them.
What, the screamers?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the screamers in the back?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. That's fine. That is a CP. Okay, so I'm not going to do much movement, I say. So this guy is just going to maneuver itself differently to be just so I can still see the great and clean one. Because, well, with an 18. So like I said, these guys move 12. I'm just going to measure from the back so you can see. I can advance, but I don't really need to. So I can just see you when I move here. I'm not going to try and get into mental range, even though my mental range is 9 now with the enhancement, with the detachment rules.
Go over 9 if you want.
Yeah, but then I'm too close to that. Pathfinders are just going to poke out so they can spot for them. So like I said earlier, Pathfinders can double spots over 2 units.
Yep.
These guys are just going to hobble back in there.
You screamed me out, Steve. I screamed out Shalaxi.
What a shame.
With Pathfinders.
Well, sorry, the Keeper of Secrets.
Yeah, it is Shalaxi. Broadsides. They're within 36 of these hounds, so they can do any indirect.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, really. I'll be stealthy to live it up just in case. Again, an inch away from the wall. That's it. All right, shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start off with this lovely little crazy unit over here.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to get spotted with the Pathfinders. We're going to go into the great unclean one.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to triple check that I've not forgotten something.
So 2, 4, 6, plus 2 of the other one, so 8 normal fusions.
Yeah, you carry on, sir.
Alright, so 8 normal fusions, hit on freeze, re-rolling nothing to hit, but re-rolling wounds and re-rolling damage. So hitting on freeze.
Nice.
I should have put the CB for sustain on that.
There's 4 6s.
Yeah, 4 6s.
Nice.
Strength 9, toughness
13, so 5s.
5s, but re-rolling.
Well, it might be 12 now, actually, I don't know. But either way, it's still 5s.
It's still 5s, re-rolling.
Ooh.
We played it 16 when we played it.
Yeah, always.
So we're still looking at only at 1. AP 4.
So 4 up. Nope, damage.
D6 damage for 4 damage. I'm not going to re-roll that.
Take 3.
And then it's the special fusion.
Yeah.
So he hits on 2s. Misses that one. So that's 1 hit. Strength 12. So what was it? You said 13. Was
I'm going to triple check.
Triple check.
Because he was 13, wasn't he? But they've changed some stuff since this new detachment's come out. So, ground clean 1. He's T12 now.
T12. So I'll be wounding you on 4s. Does wound. AP minus 5. So AP minus N1.
Just the 1, yeah. No.
For 6 damage.
Nice. 4, 5, 6. No, that's not good dice for me today.
What's he down to?
11.
11, okay. Ghost Keel. I need to look on my stats. Like I said earlier, I haven't played.
Oh, no, he is T13.
I used to.
Yeah, because whilst the friendly units within 6 add 1 to the toughness characters of the unit, so he gets it on himself. So he is T13.
Yeah, didn't make a difference because I rolled a 6.
Yeah, it's a wound, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mr. Ghost Keel, there we go. So, we got the Ion Rakers on here, which is 6. That's one thing. 6 attacks.
Yep.
Getting spotted by Pathfinders, so hitting on freeze. All hit.
Nice.
Strength overcharging, so strength 8.
So 5s.
5s. 1.
Okay. AP? Or doesn't matter?
AP Invan.
Nope.
3 damage.
Yeah, sounds right.
Just double check here. The other one I need 3 or 4 damage. There we go. This is the problem of having 2 phones. So fusion, ghost kill with the Iron Raker. Oh yeah, damage free.
Yeah, perfect.
So cool, and then he has 2 flamers.
Yeah.
It's the amount of shots, so 8 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 4, so 6s.
Mm-hmm. 1?
2.
2.
No AP.
Stop 1, take 1. Damage?
Damage 1.
My dice are not doing me any favours right
Well,
now.
my dice are weirdly enough. It's
Yeah, I know. It's like we've traded.
Yeah.
Have a little shuffle.
My missions were, again, it was marked for death and it was sabotage. For sabotage reasons, the stealth suits are doing
We're going to
sabotage.
start it, yeah.
Other than that, that's all my shooting. I'm not going to charge you.
Sure.
Yes, I'm sure. I know I'm known as the combat towel fanatic.
Yeah, but not today.
Not today. I'm going to get rid of mark for death.
Okay.
So I'll up to 3 at the end of the turn and 4 at the start next turn.
End of my turn. So end of your fight phase.
And yep.
Probably. No, I don't think I need to right now. No, that's fine.
No, you're going to keep everyone on.
Yeah, I was tempted to pick up, but I'm not going to.
Okay. So your next missions are containment and sabotage.
Containment and sabotage.
So you're holding 2.
Yeah.
You're holding 3.
I am holding 3.
So you get your max for.
In my command phase, I'm going to spend 1 CP
Yep.
to give him 3 wounds back.
Yep.
Because how that works is either, if it's a Zinch unit, I can get models back as well.
Nice. Yeah, see, we now have a 1 CP strat for in command phase to do D3 plus 1 wounds back.
Nice.
But we can't get models back from it.
Yeah, no, it's either flat free on a unit, or if it's a Zinch unit, like Flamers, I can get a model back.
Yeah.
Okay, so containment and sabotage. Sabotage. Well, those dogs look pretty poised for a sabotage. I don't feel like you're going to do much about that right now. And then containment is also pretty straightforward as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not great for gameplay.
No, it's
to
not.
show off gameplay.
Yeah,
but...
I know. Unfortunately, Nurglings can't do an action. What a shame.
Because there were OCs here, yeah. But you don't need OC to do...
What, sabotage? No, the Nurglings just can't do actions, can they?
Yeah.
So, right, let's do my movement first. So, do I just... trouble is, he's crap in combat. What are these, like 4 or 5 wounds each?
5 wounds each because of shield round.
He's not going to do a lot, but I guess he could just tie them up. Well, the other option is he's going to have to go 6. And then 6 will get him to there, and he has advance and charge. It could be doable. Yeah, so if he moves... Yeah, back of base will come to here, which will give him the 6 to there. And then he moves another 6. I mean, don't know, the Great Thing will have to be out of the way, but he can actually get to there. And then he has advance and charge. Yeah, so he basically gets like the edge of that line.
Yeah.
So depending on like what the advance is, it could be on. It could be on. I'm not going to guarantee anything just yet.
No.
I don't really want to, because killing them doesn't. It stops you from killing me, but it doesn't really stop me from doing anything else. Do you know what I mean? Like. But a Bloodthirster is funny.
The not Scarbrand.
God bless him. Bless old Scarbrand. Right, okay. So, let's get a bit proactive here. They move 12. So, in theory, I could run up here, and then try and do all these pathfinders. And in you're only OC1, aren't you, on the stealth suits?
Yep. AC1 stealth suit, AC1 on pathfinders. OC2?
No, it's only one.
Okay.
But like basically, if I kill almost all the squad, the whole squad, then you've only got the suits left on there.
Yeah.
Which are only OC1. So potential nicking possibilities there. And it's 75 points. It's not a bad trade.
No, because stealth suits are 60, but the pathfinders are 90.
Yeah. But if I can deny you 5 points in the process, it's not horrendous. You are an inch away from that wall, yeah?
Yep.
He didn't go to there, so you have to manoeuvre to see him.
Yep.
Because of the weird angle he's at. They're still screening. Which means that I could use them for that. Well, I could just put Nurglings there, couldn't I? So they'd be doing a sabotage.
Well, you could move those screamers out and then put.
Well, I'm thinking about putting the screamers here to do a containment.
Yep.
And then using the Nurglings to come back over here to screen. And then potentially putting the other unit of flamers in one of the top corners or something.
Yep.
Out the way and doing another sabotage.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, containment. It would potentially get railgunned off the table, but they will fit. So. So they're going to go there.
Yep.
And they're do a containment there. They're sabotaging. I'm going to roll this and see what I get. Hole 2. So 2 inches from there will put me to there, which basically makes it a 9-inch charge. I might have to re-roll that just to see if it's still worth it. Okay, that's
into a 6.
worth it.
Definitely worth it.
So 6 inches further on from that point, yeah?
Yep.
So there.
And obviously, I'm going to Overwatch.
Naturally.
So, 8 shots.
Oh, I'm such a twat. No, because you went over my toughness. That makes no difference. Obviously, no units are -1 to wound. But it didn't matter because you went over my strength. My toughness. Sorry.
Our bodyguard, basically.
Yeah.
Right, so Overwatch into the Bloodthirster, looking for 6s. Not a single 6. And 2 more with the Special Fusion. Double 6. Strength 12, toughness, Bloodthirster.
12, 11 or 12 because he's normally stronger. So let me triple check. I think it's 12. But it could be 11. So I'm really helpful today, aren't I?
We're both.
Bloodthirster. T11.
T11, okay, so freeze the wound, re-roll in. Thank you for the re-rolls. 1.
AP?
AP loads.
Well, you say he's on a 3 up, 4 up. That's all right. Why I ask? No. Can't make a save today.
You're within 9. You're looking at 8.
Okay. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it.
Because of the melt of 4.
Cool.
How many wounds you got left?
12.
Oof.
Okay, whatever. I haven't got a lot of choice though. It's my only way to try and hold the midboard is to try and push you back.
Yep.
I'm happy with how they are.
Yep.
They're like another wave at some point. And then this unit of flamers, I've also got the big flamer unit as well, but I don't think they're any good to me at the moment. So
hide behind the wall, they're outside of 9.
they are, but also I could just go, no, I can't fit in there. I'm not within 6 of a thingy-majiggy, so they're going to have to go here, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, away from 9 there, away from 9 there. Do I
would hide them behind the little container.
I was going to say, I don't know if I put them this side or that side. Doesn't really make a lot of difference, does it? I don't think it's going to make any difference. We'll just do that.
I can't do anything about them because I already overwatched.
Yeah, and they're -1 to hit anyway.
Yeah.
So they go there, so there's only 1 unit can shoot them. And they do a containment as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so got double containment and they're starting a sabotage.
So that's the end of your movement phase, isn't it?
It is.
So at the end of your movement phase, I'm going to bring in the Flamer Boys. Yeah, Flamer Boys. So I can rapid ingress with stealth suits. That's it for 0 CP. I have to be within 3 inches of stealth suit unit. If I go here, make sure I'm 9 away from your little nurglings. There we go.
Yeah, happy?
Happy.
Okay, so shooting. Probably need to check some stuff. There is definitely a flamer on the Bloodthirster. So his Hellfire will just go straight into the squad.
Yep.
For 2.
Blast?
No. Strength 5.
T5.
1 at -1 at Norse cover.
1 at -1. They're a... It's been too long. Sunforge. They are a 3-up save normally, so 4.
Yep.
Fails it.
1 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to putrid vomit on you as well.
Yep.
So D6 plus 3. So 5 shots. And this is strength 5 again, so 4. 4s, yeah, because it's a torrent weapon. 3 at -2.
3 at -2. So we're looking at 5s. 1 goes through.
1 damage again.
Down at 3.
The dog will spit fire at you as well. So 3. 2. -1 Norse cover.
-1, so we're looking at 4s.
No, sorry, no 3-up save. It doesn't. It ignores cover, but it's no AP.
So it's 5.
So,
A 4 roll of 4 and 5 anyway.
That's it for my lovely shooting. So charges, the dogs are going to go after the Pathfinders.
Yep.
Because I feel like the Ghost Kill was a waste of time with your 2 0 saves.
Yeah.
If I had loads of movement, so I might as well just do that and then put him there. The big boy into your suits with 7. He's also going to do that as well.
So he's on the objective.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, don't be awkward. There we go.
Wings.
All right, we're gonna. That's gonna be it for charges, I believe. We'll start with the big boy.
Yep.
Now, I'm gonna have a bit of a dilemma here. I do have a CP strat. Was that in charge phase? Did I miss a step? Charge phase.
Is it to do impact mortals?
No, he does that at the end of the fight phase.
Oh, yes, he
There's
does.
it built in, yeah. Channeled Wrath. Okay, what's your AP? Oh, sorry, you don't have an invul, do you?
This unit has a 4-up invul.
Has a 4-up invul.
Yeah.
So giving him Lance and +1 AP is probably a waste of time then.
Well, the Lance, because your strength?
Well, it depends, because I've got 7 attacks at strength 16, or 14 attacks at my strength 10, so still 2s.
Still 2s.
Still 2s.
What I will do, we'll make it freeze for 1 CP. Because I've got the, for 1 CP, I can make it a crisis unit and have the bodyguard rule, basically. Called Reactive Impact Dampeners.
Right. What was that?
So until for selected a target of 1 or more attacking units, so your big boys attacking them. Till the end of the phase, each time an attack targets your unit, if the strength characteristics of that attack is greater than the toughness of the unit, which it is, -1 to wound.
Okay. And you said they're 5 wounds each?
5 wounds each, yeah. Because of shield
Trouble is,
damage.
I'm strength 10 -2, 2 damage, or strength 16 -4, d6 plus 2 damage. That's the problem.
Yeah. Normally it's weight over quantity.
It is, but not today.
You going? Yeah.
I'm going for the big attack. Now I would get +1 to hit if you made me -1 to hit, but it makes no difference. I'm still hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Drop 2.
As you do.
And then strength. Sorry,
Yeah.
tough 2. Would be 2s.
Would be 2s. Now
Yeah.
3s. Yep.
2, 5 at minus loads.
5 for bin ones. I lose 1
Cool. Brilliant.
because I got 1 going 3 wounds. Was it D6 plus 2?
It's D6 plus 2, yeah, so
Yeah.
he's just auto dead.
Yep.
And then that's it, in the fight phase. So the dogs.
Your dogs.
Flash hounds. 3 attacks each.
T3.
2, 3, 4,
Pathfinders.
5. Right, so these are strength 5 -1. Hit on 3s. My dice are just crap tonight. And then 3s to wound. Oh, hang on. No, again, +1 to hit. There was a 2 there. Because the ground, because of the big guy.
Yep.
Is that all they're getting? Is +1 to hit? Yes, it is.
We know our rules.
Sorry?
We know our rules.
Yeah, I know, right? 3, 9 at -1.
9 at
So if
-1.
you could kill 9, that would be lovely.
Right. 9 at -1. So we're looking at 5 ups. 1. Oh, not bad rolling for me today. I only lose 4.
Wow. You use a new dice, I don't like it.
These are my old dice. These are my 8th edition dice.
That's it for me, mate. So just you.
Okay, so we'll start with the Pathfinder since I got the page open. So I've got 6 guys remaining. 6 attacks. Hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Strength 3.
So 5s.
Nothing.
Okay. And the suits.
Suits. Again, I wish that the
Yeah,
crisis.
your boss had a thingamajiggy.
The fusion blades. It's called fusion blades. Give us the fusion blades back. So we'll start with the big man. He gets 3 attacks with his hits.
Hit on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 5.
That's
Toughness.
6s.
Yeah, so 6s. Nothing there. And then the Crisis Sunforge. We are looking at 3 attacks each. There's 2 guys remaining, so 6 attacks. 5s. And 6s. Nothing. Cool. Tower fighting.
Yeah. Are your Pathfinder? No, they're 1 OC, aren't they?
They're 1 OC each, yeah.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 on there now.
Here's the circle.
Because there's 3. That
Yeah.
guy's out.
Yeah.
Those 4, and then he's OC 5.
Yeah,
So I've got 9 on there.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're contesting.
So I did enough to deny you 5.
Yep.
So yeah, end of my turn, I get containment for 2.
2, yeah.
And
You're
I'm sabotaging.
sabotaging.
And you score your sabotage
Yeah.
in your turn too.
Yep, sabotage. And then my 2 missions are recover asset and bring it down.
Okay.
So I don't have a strat to fall back and shoot. So that's sad because I'm used to that with Votan. But I still have other things I can shoot with. I gained CP. You know what I forgot last turn?
What?
Ethereum. On a 4 up, I get a CP.
Oh,
in my
you do,
command.
don't you?
I do not.
Roll for your last turn as well.
We're all on for last turn.
No.
No. Then I got marked for that points back, so it doesn't really make a difference. So we've got the Great Unclean one there. Shenanigans there. You do have some big things coming at me now. I don't like it. So he's got 12 runes remaining then.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, can you take a battle shock on this? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 5 left.
Yeah, there's 10 in that unit.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
only
that's
lost
fine.
4.
That's okay.
New battle shocks there. So these guys are going to move 5 so they can see as the Great Unclean. And yeah, I do not use the gun barrels to say it's a vehicle. I can shoot from the gun barrels because it's got a base.
Yeah. And so you can't shoot him because he's not on the building.
No. No, it's more that guy.
Yeah, I guess it'd just be minus 1 hit because it's monsters and vehicles never tie. It's always just vehicles that don't have it.
There are big guns.
Yeah.
So if I move
Is big guns just on vehicles? Or is it vehicles and monsters?
3, that's because they want to move 10, I want to say. Riptides, move 10, yeah. 3, 4, 5 the pivot. 5 to just be there so I can see the big guy there.
Yeah, monster and vehicle.
And these guys are going to pop up there. He's going to stay outside because he's got the air burst, which I forgot to mention. He's got the air burst. We have the air burst.
Again, area terrain. Area terrain. They're not on it. So you won't be able to see him.
No, it's fine. It's more they can see him.
No, they can definitely see him, yeah.
To do plinking wounds of weight amount of fire. Then last but definitely least, these guys will actually fall back to all the way over here. Ghost Keel can see that. Ghost Keel. Line of sight, Ghost Keel shimmies so you can see. 8 rounds. End of the movement phase. Do I bring the missile guys in? You still got the Exalted and Nurgling still.
Yeah.
And I've got the plasma guys, so I'll bring the plasma guys in. Someone's dogs are going nuts. No, I'll leave the plasma boys out.
Okay.
Any rapid from you?
Don't really see the point to spend the CP. Because none of that stuff is charging units, so
Yeah.
makes no point.
So recover assets. So recovering assets. Stealth suits over here. They're going to start recover assets in just in the no man's land.
Yep.
And obviously these guys over here.
Yep.
There's no chance of me doing anything over there.
No, so just the 2.
Yeah, because you didn't bring your Nurglings
Oh, I
in.
was supposed to put those down, wasn't I? Apologies.
Yes.
We did have that whole
We
discussion.
did have that whole conversation. I'm happy you to put them there. Because that was the whole...
we had that whole conversation. Should we get everything in there? No. Here we go.
So recover. All right, bring it down. Let's see if we can get these 2. Do I draw fall back from the hounds as well?
Also, I would have made that sticky, has it?
Yeah. Ooh, lovely little sticky button. The Pathfinders over here are going to fall back from the hounds.
If they can.
Oh, movement 7. So they can.
Right.
Alright, start with the Ghost Keel. Ghost Keel is going to Spitfire, which is unusual.
Always works.
Well, it's because the reason why I'm Spitfiring, he's got flamers on top.
I get it. It's just,
They're going to go into the hounds, and then the Iron Raker is going to go into the Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Stealth suits are going to spot. Are they going to spot, or the Pathfinders? Actually, just the Pathfinders are going to spot for him.
Okay.
Stealth suits can spot for other things. So Iron Raker is hitting on freeze. Okay. Drop 1. Overcharging, so strength 8. So we'll still be 5 and 6s. But it's more for the damage free. I do need to do a hazardous check.
3? Oh, for last turn.
Last turn.
3, yeah.
Yep.
Failed one.
Okay, flat 3 damage. The 2 hazards checks from the last 2 turns. A 4 and a 5. The 4 and the 2 are both still fine. Then D6 flamers into the hounds for 7 shots. Strength 4.
T4.
So we're looking at 4s. Torrent, so ignoring cover. We're looking at 4. No AP.
4, no AP. So I'm just triple checking. Toughness 4. No AP, yeah?
No AP.
Makes no difference anyway. 3 go through, 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
Kills 1 and 1 takes a wound. Might as well kill the guy stood out at the front there.
Yep.
And the guy takes a wound.
Okay. Broadsides. Again, they're going to split fire.
Always works.
Always works. So, big guns into the big guy. The SMS are going to go into your little flamer guys here.
Always.
So, we'll start with the railguns. 4 shots total. They've moved up, so they'll still be hitting on 3s. If I stood still, it'll be 2s. They get to reroll the wounds. They reroll 1s to hit on wound.
Don't need it.
Don't need it. So strength 12. So I beat 3's the wound. That is 4 at AP minus 4, ignoring cover.
4, yeah?
Yep.
So I don't care about your ignoring cover bullshit. Field 2, what's going to be the damage, mate?
D6 plus 1.
To reroll D6 plus 1. Yeah, I have to reroll one of them, which I saved. So just the 1.
For 3 damage.
Cool.
And then smart missiles into your lovely little flamers over here.
Yep.
Because of, I'm shooting you at indirect, so it's -5. But because it's also a unit I'm guided, it's -6.
How are they guided?
Because they're not guided.
Yeah.
It's a hit you on 6s.
Okay. Yeah. Fine.
So 6s.
No.
1.
Oh. It was funny with no though.
Strength 5, toughness.
5. No, 4.
So does wound, no AP.
No.
1 damage.
1's down to 2.
Okay. Yeah, okay. This lovely ghost killer is also going to shoot into the bloodthirster. Pathfinder's going to spot for him.
Yep.
So this time I've also got the Iron Raker and 2 twinning fusions on there. So we're looking at the Iron Raker, 6 shots again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 3s. Drop 1. Strength 8. So 5s. 1 at AP Invan.
These ones we're going to roll.
3 damage. And then fusion. Double check it. It's just 1 shot, isn't it, with the fusions? Because it's twin linked fusions. Yeah, it is 1 shot. And it misses. Hazardous. Fine.
Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. So I'm quite happy with the hazards so far today. Big guy. A bit of the Riptide is going to go into your lovely demon.
Indeed.
So he's going to get spot by the flame blob. Let me find them real quick. Riptide. So I'm going to actually do its once per battle ability to do hazardous. Because it's more fun. So I got that. So he ignores. He can fall back and still shoot. And ignores all modifiers to hit.
Okay, I ain't got any.
Good. You never know. So it's overcharging, because why not? Hitting on 3s. Drop 1. Drop 2. So wounding on 5 and 6s, but 6s are devastating. 2 5s.
2 Stop 1, take 1 damage.
Flat 4.
Flat 4. Feel no pain. Oh, I'll take 1.
Wow. Then it's the spar missiles hitting on 3s. 6s. Just 1 at no AP.
No damage.
Damage 1.
1 of 6.
Okay.
Now my dice are starting to go wake up a little bit.
Yes. Let's see how well it does to flamers.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to spend 1 CP. So to re-roll the amount of shots I can do with the flamers.
Yeah.
We discussed this beforehand. So this is the fire knife unit.
A D6.
Not the fire knife. It's the... Where is it? Star Scythe? There we go, Star Scythe. So we've got 2 flamers each. 2, 4, 6. 6. I've got the commandos out of sight, so he can't shoot it.
Oh, so yeah, do 6 shots then.
6 shots, 66 shots.
Do you have to reroll all of it?
No, I could choose to
You
reroll.
can choose. Okay.
So I'm going to reroll the 3s
Yeah, makes sense.
to a 4 and a 1. So
Okay.
I actually lost 1 shot out of it. So what we're looking at, 10, 20, 26 shots.
Cool.
6.
And then a whole heap of 6s.
Yep. Is that 20?
So 20 and then do another 6 after, yeah. 3, 4, 6.
6 so far.
Yeah.
Yep, 7.
So 7. And then do your other 6.
That was a 6.
7.
No, that's it, 7.
Just a 7, yeah?
Yep. Ignoring cover.
Don't care. 3 go through.
Damage 1.
Cold. No, take the 3.
How many wounds you got left?
1, 2, 3, 8.
8 wounds remaining. Okay.
So I healed him earlier, didn't I?
But yeah, yes you did. And then the indirect grenade launcher, the supernova launcher, he gets an extra. Improves strength by 3, improve AP by 1, and damage by 1. Okay. So the enforcer commander, where are you? Commander enforcer.
What are we looking for?
So he's got indirect firing.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm with you.
So we're looking at D6 shots for 5 shots. So
You're fishing for 6s again.
basically, hitting on 4s.
Because you hit on 3s?
He hits on 3s base.
Nice. With 4s and 6s.
Yeah, 4s and 6s. Drop 1, drop 2,
Not terrible.
and 6s.
No.
Okay, that shot. I can still shoot with some. How many wounds is his blood first? And still on?
Not a lot. 3 or 4? Yeah.
Pathfinders, since they haven't moved, railguns do better. Pathfinder railguns. I've got 3 railguns in there. Oh, you piss off.
See how bad my saves have been. I can see this going through.
Alright, they quickly change this. So, railguns, Pathfinders, railguns. I've got to change this around. 2 secs. Sorry about this, guys. Again, great TV. Railguns. So, 3 shots. They hit on 5s normally, but because of heavy, they're hitting on 4s. 2 of them hit.
And
Strength
then
10.
5s.
So 5s. Nothing. And then there is
Those are plink shots.
a lot of plink shots. So there is, what was it, 7 carbines in there, so 14 shots. 4, 10, 14 shots.
And then not heavy, so they're hitting on 5s?
Yeah, so they're hitting on 4s based.
Okay.
It's because it's a special weapon, they're hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s. Still not a bad roll.
There's no 2 and a 3 there. No 2 there, mate.
And 2. Strength 5, so 6s.
3?
4.
Nice. No AP?
No AP.
3 up save. Take 1.
Stealth suits. Stealth suits can see him, so burst cannons, 4 shots each. So that's 12 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 4s. It's literally trying to plink.
If you kill him like this, it's going to be embarrassing.
And
but then he doesn't deserve to live. My saves are
6s.
terrible, and he was crap.
2.
He was so bad in combat as well.
Yeah, that was
Take 1, down to a wound.
down to a wound. I might have to tank shock you. So, Grey and Clean one is on 8.
Oh, I didn't do my mortals at the end of the fight phase.
Do your mortals at the end of the fight phase. Do your mortals at the
I
end of the
can't
fight
even
phase.
remember what it was. You were getting all excited, and I forgot. To be fair, only killing 1 was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, me rolling that hot was
8d6 and a 4 up. You take a mortal wound. 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I forgot, we'll leave everything else as is, even though they shot, but it just kills 1.
Yeah.
Because they did do damage to him, but that's my fault for forgetting, so I think that's fair.
They've fallen back. I can still shoot some burst cannons into your dogs.
Yeah.
So is it 2, 5?
Yeah, because they fell
6.
back, didn't they, your Pathfinders?
Pathfinders fell back.
So yeah, go for it.
10, 12 shots. Hitting on 4s. 3 there.
T4.
T4, so looking at 3s. 4, 5, 6, 7. Someone's blessed number.
7.
No AP.
1 and a bit. So kills that dude.
Yep.
Takes a wound.
They're recovering. That's recovering. Combat.
Yeah.
Combat Tau. Ghost Keel is going to charge Bloodthirster. 1 at 8. It's in. It's just going to go there. And I'm going to tank shock.
Rude.
Well, it's only a Ghost Keel.
Yeah, but it's still going to get, what, 6 or 7?
T8.
So 8, we need 1 5 up out of 8 dice. Come on. There you go, that.
There's 1, there's 2.
I'm tempted to Spiteful Demise, though.
What? Blow up on purpose?
Yeah, but it does more than that. If I remember correctly. Spiteful Demise. Because I can do it in any phase as well.
Yep.
So, just after shoot, use a strategy move if it was destroyed. Roll 1d6 for each enemy unit that was in engagement range of the last, and then choose the result of its Slanesh model. So D3 mortals, or it suffers flat for. It's not great. It's better if it's her blowing up.
Well, it's a CP for me to then just go drone gone.
The picture of no CP though.
But I know because of they ignore.
Yeah, you ignore a failed. Yeah, but is that on mortal wounds as well?
I know it's not.
No. Yeah, it's not on mortals, is it?
No.
So we're going to do it.
Yep. So
D3 mortals for 1. Okay.
cool. Ghost. How many wounds do Ghost Keels have?
It's basically just an auto explode. You're right.
Yeah. Alright, down to 11.
Cool. So you get bring it down.
Bring it down one unit.
You get that for
Because it's a big model unit as well.
18. So it's not over 20 though.
It's not over 20.
No, it's
Okay.
18. So it's just off the top
4
one.
points.
Yeah, still 4 points. What was
And
the other one?
Recover
You were
assets.
doing recover, aren't you?
Yeah, recover.
Recover. Okay. Do I want to pick anything up? No. So can I have some cards, please, sir?
So, start round 3. Your missions are Call the Horde you can't do.
Okay.
Mark for death and an established locust.
Marked for death.
You do complete your sabotage.
I do.
Yeah, mark for death. This unit over here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy and these two over here.
Yeah. So I'm going to ditch that.
Yep.
I'm also whilst I'm in my command phase, I'm going to heal him for free as well. So I'm down to 1 CP.
So you're going to CP to...
Yeah, I'm going to spend... Yeah, so I was on 2, I went up to 3, back down to 1.
Okay, so your next one then is no prisoners.
No prisoners, okay.
No prisoners.
Along with...
Established locust.
Okay.
So 15 for primary.
So 15 for primary, and then I get no prisoners and...
Established locust.
Which, as you kindly said, I've got a very easy one over in that back corner.
They're ready. You don't even have to move them.
Well, I do a little bit. That guy has to go to there.
Oh no, so as soon as you're basically in my deployment zone.
Oh, true. But either way, they're going to establish locus.
Yep.
So nice and easy. And I kind of need to start dealing with stuff. Yeah, because they're going to become a nuisance pretty quickly.
But they'll only move 8. But yeah, still.
And they need to go down as well. So you've got to move 3, so then move 5. They can't advance and shoot?
No.
So I'm actually safe for another turn then. Weirdly.
It's more that they have a threat range.
Oh god, yeah, they're definitely a threat. Okay. I actually quite like the unclean one, just kind of sat there being a nuisance. He's just doing his job. That's already screened out. So what I could do is actually send some Nurglings over here. Because I can still fight up, right?
Yes, you can.
As long as I'm under you. Because you're 3 inches away. Under.
Do I just overwatch there and just...
It's up to you.
But then you've got the 2 big guys that will come into play. Yeah, you know what? I will, because Nurglings are just annoying.
You can't overwatch her anyway.
Yeah. Actually, I gained the 1 CP. I gained this turn. I will overwatch.
Okay.
So that is, just 3d6 shots. For, let's see, 10. That was a 1. 19 shots.
Nice. They're T3.
19 shots. T3.
3 ups.
So, 3 ups. Get rid of 1s and 2s.
Do you want to just give me that? That's it.
That's it.
6 up saves. Because they're Nurglings. Why your dice not work for me? So that's 1 base dead. That's 2. 1's down to 2 wounds.
Okay. Then it's D6 grenade, basically grenade shots from the airburst for 4 shots. 6s. 2 6s. Vicinity wound, so strength 4. So.
Oh, but I might as well the wound. Because you're higher than my strength.
Yes.
It's fine. Doesn't matter. Those 2 still go through.
2.
Sort 1, take 1. So still got wound.
1 wound. Okay.
It's fine. That's my fault. I forgot.
Yep.
New detachments and all that jazz.
Well, both new armies pretty much for us.
Yeah, it's all good. See, I've not played Demons this year.
Yeah, probably.
In fact, it's probably been 8 months since I played Demons.
Yeah, what was it? My first time here was basically probably one of the last times.
That was probably the last time I played Demons was on stream. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Jank. Whee! Yep. And then they fly over you.
Yep.
Now, I believe each model gets a dice, and on a 4 up you take a mortal wound. I will triple check.
So it's the model, your unit, isn't it?
Yeah. So during movement phase, so you can set 1 enemy unit, and during that move, roll 1d6 for each model in the unit. So 3 on a 4 up. That is 3 mortal wounds.
One guy down to 2.
So these dogs will just stay here, but still blocking that. They're blocking that. There's screamers over there to block that.
Yep.
I quite like the Great Unclean one where he is.
He's a nuisance.
He is a nuisance. I'm also now tempted to send her after that. Because I can. And if I don't, you're then going to start hassling me there. Where the rest of this is starting to struggle a little bit now. Because you're... Oh, sorry. I owe you a battle shock test on him. No, I don't. Because in the command phase, I boosted him up to 11. So, no, he's fine. So, she's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
I might even just double tag as well, to be honest. So, she's going to have to probably drop an inch or so. Just get around the edge of that building. Get to there. Bellacore can just stay there and be a nuisance. Right, so shooting. Those dogs over there.
Yep.
What are you guys doing? So there's still 3 of you. Do you know what? I reckon they're okay as ours are, to be honest.
Yeah, because they can, it's a 2-inch charge.
Yeah, and I'm also thinking if I do happen to kill the squad this time, then we're matching on OC again.
Yep.
So it's worth the risk, I think. And the trouble is I don't want to move those screamers right now because they're being a perfect screen for that. I do need to bring them in though.
Yep.
Even though they're a unit that I picked up for a CP, it's still probably a good time to bring them in.
I know you picked them in for...
Yeah, I didn't have to come in turn 3 because they didn't start off the table.
Yeah, because you didn't pick them up for your CP, you picked them up.
Oh, I picked them up for Smoke and Mirrors, didn't I? So yeah, they do have to come in then. They will have to come in. So in that case, they might actually come in over here.
And just,
Yeah. And just try and antagonise this side of the board for a minute.
Yeah, we've still got the missile pod unit there and the plasma rifle unit there.
Yeah, but I still have a CP strat to pick up units in the end of your fight phase, so it's not terrible.
Yeah, I do love the sculpts.
Yeah, these are just some proxy ones I picked up because I don't like the GW Flamers.
No.
I think these are much nicer.
So my first ever 40k army that I ever played was Siege Demons.
What was it?
This was an 8th edition.
I tell you what, Maddie's been doing really well with the Zinch detachment. It's really cool. It's really funky with all the dice trade and everything.
Yeah, it's nice seeing Manny play again as well.
He's coming to Glasshammer.
Nice.
Right, shooting. So I'm going to start with... where am I starting? There's no guns over there anyway. So the dog flamer is going to shoot the Pathfinders.
Yep.
For 2 shots. Freeze. Just the 1, -1, ignores cover.
So we're looking at 5.
Sorry, it doesn't. It's not.
It's -0.
0.
Yes.
Ignores cover.
It's a 4, so it's fine.
You've got the stupid shields on, but to be fair, I think just taking the objective is probably more important. So I think I'm going to put all the flamers. Do we just split fire? It's funny. So there's 2, 2, and 3, isn't it? So you've got the shield on one of the femur jiggies, haven't you? So 2, 2, and 3 on them. In theory, I think I'll have to ignore him because the trouble is I want to put my las into him, like his las gun.
Yeah, but
you'll just ignore them. So I think I'm going to put his flamer, so his 2d6 flamer, into these guys.
Yep.
And then these 6 will shoot into the squad.
Yep. This is also a good thing because the stealth unit have stealth.
Yeah.
Which you ignore.
Yep. So 6 shots off of 6d6 shots.
Yep. Any blast on that?
No, it's not like it used to be. When it used to be d6 plus 3 and it was just disgusting. 12, 15, 22. Oof. 6.
Which is Torrent and Ignore Carver.
12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 2. Yeah, so this is Strength 5 minus 1 damage. I'll just triple check. Because they've changed the profile of Flamers so much since 8th edition. Just keep changing them. Sorry, Strength 4 minus 1 damage. So still freeze to wound, which is your T3, right?
Yep.
That's cocked. So I've dropped 2, 4. I've dropped 6. So that will be 16 shots.
16.
-1 ignores cover.
-1, ignoring cover. So we're looking at 5s. Don't think they'll survive this. I saved only what 1, 2, 3, 4. I only saved 6 out of them, so
Okay.
that's the little unit wiped.
Yeah. And I decided not to go for the 3 shots blue fire. I've gone for the 2d6 flamer pink fire.
Yeah, I would.
It's Strength 5 minus 1 damage, ignores cover.
Yeah.
So 2d6 shots for 7. 4, 6, 7. Freeze. 2, 4, 5 at -1 ignores cover.
So we're looking for 4s. 5 of them all saved.
Nice. Nice. He is going to shoot some stuff because he's in range of something. Ground clean 1. So I don't think his flail is in range. No. So putrid vomit. He's going to put putrid vomit into. Actually, I don't think I'm within 12 of him anyway, am I? Oh no, I am.
You are.
Do you know what? It'll go into these guys, I think, just because they're a bit easier to kill. They're within 12.
Yep.
There's a couple of wounds left on 1. So this is D6 plus 3 shots. 7 shots. 2, 4, 6, 7. Strength 5, so
4s.
3 at -1 ignores. Sorry, -2 ignores cover.
3 -2. If I remember correctly, I'm a 3 up save base.
So 5s.
So 5s.
No, it's cocked to be fair.
Do that. We're cocked. Happy. No.
It's cocked again.
Cocked again.
That
Fall
falls
off the table. There we go. Get them again. So the one that fell off the table was a 5 as well. But fell 2 damage.
1.
So you kill a C.
Cool. And then Shalaxi. Oh, sorry, Keeper.
Keeper. Well, but just give them the rightful names.
Oh, God. I've also done the same thing. I forgot to give them the extra wargear.
Yeah.
But that's
this is the fun of quickly making lists. Like, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
Right. Keeper. So, I think I'm just going to focus Witchfire straight into the suit. Because how many wounds and what's the stats on this dude?
Well, on the Riptide?
Yeah.
So, Riptides. T9, 14 wounds, 2 up save, and 4 up in van.
Okay.
You get 6 attacks in melee, hits on 5, strength 6.
I'm not too worried about what he does back. I'm just wondering if I can kill him in one sweep, that's all. But this is only 1 damage at strength 6. So, to be fair, I think I'm just going to put it into the suits.
Yep.
I think because it's what? Oh, it's 18-inch range though. Could go after the Pathfinders. I'm just trying to think of things I can kill easily that will just make it worthwhile. Because this is strength 6 -2, 1 damage. But it's not going to kill the unit. No, fuck it. We go after these.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 7. 8, no. And I am going to hazardous as well because I get 3 extra attacks basically, and it's dev wounds. So hitting on 2s. So I drop 2. And then this is strength 6, so 3s both devs. So 1 dev and 2, 4, 5 saves at -3.
5 7 -3, and it's in the crisis suits, isn't it? -3, so we're looking for 6s. I make 1, fell 4.
And they're all 1 damage each.
1 damage each,
Plus
and a dev, so that's 5. That kills another
Am I okay? Yep, I'm fine on a 3.
unit.
So that's her. That is probably all my shooting now. So charges. Well, the Nurgle might as well. The Nurgle's going for the crisis suits. And actually, in fact, he can just come up there.
Yep.
He's never been so high in his life.
As long as I've seen Nurgling survive.
Yeah. The Screamers are going as well because they have anti-vehicle.
Yep. And we are vehicle.
You are indeed. Like so. And then she's going to go into the Riptide. She's in. That. The dogs will go into... is the Pathfinder's dead now?
Pathfinders are dead.
So they might as well go into the suits and see if they can...
Yep.
With a 6, can you just chuck those in for me?
Yeah.
Because we're matching on the objective. I might be able to try and steal it off with you.
Yeah.
Is all I'm thinking. And I think that's it for my charges. I mean, you can't interrupt anyway. So should we just start with Shalaxi?
Sure.
Or Keeper?
It is Shellac, but
Yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I played a game against a guy that had not Scarbrand, which is just Scarbrand model.
So hit on 2s. Everything hits.
Yep.
Strength 8.
Toughness 9.
So 5s. What's it called? 2 at -3.
4 up in Lunds. 1 goes through.
Flat 3.
Flat 3, so he's down to 11.
And then the Snapping Claws. And these are Dev Wounds. Oh, fucking hell. So that's 2 devs, 1 save at -3.
4 up in Van. Fail it.
3, 6, 9 damage in total.
Down to 2 wounds.
Almost had him. You can't interrupt.
Can't interrupt.
The Nurglin hits once, doesn't do anything.
Okay.
The Screamers, I think, are 3 attacks each. Yeah, 3 attacks each. 1, 2, 3. Hit on 3s. That's cocked. Those 2 miss. And then this is anti-vehicle 4 up, but it's strength 6 anyway, so I'm winning on 3s.
3s.
Yeah, so it's no difference. So that is 4 at -2, 2 damage.
4 -2, so 2 damage a pop, you say?
Yeah.
So I'll roll for the first 3.
Yes, because of your commander.
-2, so 2 go through, he's down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still on 1 wound.
Cool. That's that for that.
And then your demon.
And the dogs.
Your dogs.
Two miss. 3's to wound. Sorry, 4's to wound because there's strength 4. 2, 4, 5 at -1. I want to say 1
5.
damage. Yeah, no, sorry, it's strength 5, so that 3 did go through, so there's 1 more to go in. Strength 5 -1, 1 damage.
-1, so we're looking for 4s. You kill 1 guy and you wound 1.
That's enough for me. That's all we need to do. And then you can snap me back.
Yes. So I'll just put the 1 there.
Just to really put injury to insult, she's also -1 to hit.
With combat towel. So 6s. Cool.
Yeah, okay, moving on.
Moving on.
What do you want to do? Just put him into them and then him into him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got them open. So he gets 3 attacks into the Nurgling. Any minuses to hit the
Yeah,
Nurgling?
-1 to hit because you're in combat.
6s. Cool.
And then he's also -1 to hit because he's in combat with the unit.
Yep. So he hits on 4's base, so 5.
Yeah.
Ha! Hit twice.
And then I think Screamers are strength 5. Screamers. So they're T4.
T4, so it'll be 3s, but I've rolled double 1.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Combat towel. And then the 2 stealth suits in the corner. So what can they? Oh, they get 2 attacks each. Oh.
Check them out. There's no minuses this time, though.
1 hit.
Okay. T4.
Strength 4, so 4s and roll the 3. So no, cool.
That was that then.
Yeah.
So I get no prisoners for nothing. Oh, 1, I think. So I killed the
stealth
Pathfinders.
suits. Yeah, they're Pathfinders. Yep.
I didn't kill the stealth suits.
No.
I didn't kill this whole unit,
Nope.
and he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Fuck's sake. So no, but I do get Locust
Locust
for
in
loads.
my deployment zone. So I get my recover assets for 2 units.
You do?
This unit and that unit there. So I'm holding 1.
You are.
Then my missions are assassination
And containment.
and
was it?
containment.
Okay, before you get going,
Mm-hmm.
Battle Shock at -1.
Yep.
Loved
11.
it. Battle Shock at -1.
Battle Shock -1. A 7 because it's the leader that's with it. And Force Commander. Right. D-chip 7, so he fails.
So you take D3 mortals
Yep.
for 2, so it kills him and he takes a wound.
He takes a wound.
Sorry, no, for 1, so it just kills him.
Yeah.
I ordered 2, sorry. He was fine. And then those guys over there.
Stealth suits are fine.
Well, of course they are, because you're still above, because
Yep.
they're 3-man units, aren't they?
Yep.
And I think that's that.
That's that because they're fine because they were 4-man unit.
So they do need to take a Battle Shock test. Because you're down to 1 guy in the unit.
Oh yeah. Fails it.
Yeah, you're still within my shadow, so yeah.
Yep.
So D3 for 2.
2. Okay. Down to 3. But at least I can shoot with it now. Ooh, so containment and assassination. Well, assassination.
Well, there's a few of them.
There is a few.
I got the CP as well.
Yeah, I got up a CP. Containment and assassinate. Okay. We'll start with the most logical thing to move. Move that one there. These guys will just move there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move him up that way.
This will be my objective.
This will eventually be my objective. Because of line of sight, I just see not Chilaxi. He can fall back and shoot, can he? Riptide.
Probably.
So Riptide, you should be. Riptide, because I did see something earlier about that.
I mean, I'm still in -1 to hit anyway.
Yeah, you can fall back until he'll be eligible to shoot.
I mean, yeah.
You stayed in combat with big guns, never tire, still making -2 to
No.
No, just the -1. But I've got broadsides that line up with Chilaxi, or not Chilaxi. So we'll go actually that way.
Well, you weren't supposed to fit through there, but never mind. It doesn't matter. It's my fault. I mean, you can, but that wasn't the intention.
Yeah. I'll go there. Just to tag that. Even though I have no AC, he passed his battle shock, so he has OC there, but
I've
he's
still
more.
got 5 on there.
It's more. You can see that guy. These guys will come out and play, so they can spot.
You've got to bring that other unit in this turn as well.
Hmm?
Got to bring them in this turn.
Yep. Yeah, and I had containment, didn't I? So
Yeah, it's the battlefield edges.
yep, within 9.
So the suits could do it here,
Suits could do it there, but then they can't spot there. So
but they have to be outside deployment zone, so just push them over a little
yep, they can do it there.
I mean, those suits could do it, but
They're in combat.
yeah, true. Yeah, you have options there. So you might actually have to use them to do an action. It's a little bit annoying. In fact, I don't know where you're going to put them.
No,
On a battlefield edge.
not on a
but it's
battlefield
yours.
edge. Won't be on a battlefield edge, so there'll be only 1 containment. But let's see.
This is what you did to me during the week because you screwed me out dropping back in again.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of units, haven't you?
Well, it's enough that, they can spread it in because they're quite fast moving. They can all kind of say that 18-inch bubble.
So these guys were just going to pop out so they can spot there.
Rude.
Then
I don't actually know where you're going to get line of sight where you can drop them in. Just because, well, potentially on your home objective, but that's it.
home objective with the plasmas, which
But
is the
you're not
plan.
going to get all of them to see.
Oh, no. So what I can do, because he can move that way. Special plasma.
Yeah, so you're going to be governed by the corner of that as well, don't forget.
9 inches.
Ooh,
Just there.
that's tight, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. And then
Plasma boys. So we're looking at basically all there.
yeah, basically that line where you're on,
Yeah.
just right there.
So them there, that there. Cool. Then missile pod guys. Wasn't even going to look at the big guys. I was going to plop them here.
Watch out for the dogs and the grey and clean one.
Yeah. For your lovely flamer boys.
Yeah, just no, really watch out.
yeah. The dogs have been doing what they do every time I play Ryan Towel.
Yeah.
Just going,
Enjoy.
all Pathfinders, they're tasty.
This time they did kill him in one go.
They didn't do it in one go, no. The flamers had to help them.
The dog's there. I can just see that.
I might be in trouble with.
We'll see with my dice rolling. It's still my dice rolling.
Yeah, but they've been rolling hot today.
Yes. Yeah, I need to bring these dice back out for games.
About this morning, you said you'd never seen Ryan's dice roll hot.
No.
No.
I jinxed myself, I think.
Yeah.
So, shooting phase. I'm going to start off with the lovely fusion unit guys. They are going to shoot into the great unclean one.
Okay.
Because he's on how many wounds? 11?
11, yeah.
Okay. So we'll start off with the normal dude. They're going to get spot by the stealth suit, so they get the reroll ones to hit and wound. So hitting on freeze. 1 hit.
And a 2, so
Yeah.
typical.
Strength less, so it'll be 5 and 6s, but re-rolling. Because you're a monster or vehicle, misses. And then it's the big guns. Hits on 2s now. 1.
Be real, you want.
Re-roll the 1, so both hit. Strength 12, toughness more.
13, yeah.
13, so we're still 5 and 6s.
Just the one.
Just the 1 at AP minus loss.
Okay. Saved.
Which is a shame because you're a melter. We'll then do some missile pods into your flamer boys.
Yep.
Missile pods. Where are you? That is the fire knife.
You need to spend the strat on them as well. They
Yes.
are -1 to hit, though, because they're a Zinch unit.
There is each unit of -1 to hit. What's the toughness?
4. Took me a minute. 4.
T4, so strength 5 will supply 1.
But they're 3 wounds each.
So, that is the fire knife. 3 wounds each. Strength 4. I will spend that 1 CP to bump up their strength.
Okay.
So, with that, it's basically I can choose either bump up their strength or bump up the strength and AP, but then I get hazardous.
Oh, I see.
I'm just going to do strength.
Yeah, it makes sense. The AP makes no difference to me. I want to 4 up either way.
Yeah. So we've got 2 missile pods each. That's 6 missile pods. So we 12 shots. Hitting on 4s because I'm not.
So you hit on 4s innately?
Hit on 4s innately, so
you're
it'll be
hitting on
5s. You know what? Pathfinders will spot, so they'll be hitting on 4s.
Yep.
A lot of 3s. So you're.
Ooh.
Yeah, your thing really helped
really
there.
helped there.
So with the extra strength, so I'm looking at 2s to wound. So that is 3 at AP -1, damage 2.
2 go through, so kills 1.
Yep. Okay. So then we are looking at they're doing the containment. It's done. They can still spot, but they can't really see much. That's in combat. We'll go with this unit here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll shoot into Notchalaxy.
Yep. So -1 to hit.
-1 to hit, but we'll get the Riptide's going to spot.
Oh, okay. Exciting.
So it'll be 4 shots, 6 shots.
So if the Riptide now doesn't shoot her, he's at -1 to hit something if he doesn't shoot her, right?
No, so but spotted, basically I can't spot for him now.
Yeah, okay.
So he'll just shoot at his normal thing.
So he's getting -1 anyway because he's so degraded.
Yeah. So the plasma rifles hitting on 4s because of your -1.
Mm-hmm.
3 hits. Strength 8, toughness more. So we're looking at 5s. Nothing. This is why I wanted them to spot, but that was even better.
But points.
Yes, points.
Points means prizes. Come on, Ryan.
Ghost Keel into Notchalaxy. The Pathfinders will spot.
That's her new name now.
Yeah.
Still -1 to hit though.
Still -1 to hit. So 4s. See, you've jinxed me back to normal again. Strength less, so it'd be 5s.
So it only took 3 turns.
1 at AP Invun.
Is there AP to it?
AP.
I want to free up 4.
3.
Okay, so 4 up. Saved.
And then the fusion shots.
I think it's
missed.
Steve. I think he's my lucky charm.
Yeah, Steve is your lucky
Steve's
charm.
just come back a minute ago and now my dice are rolling hot again.
Hazardous. Fine.
Okay.
And then this over here will go into the Great Unclean One.
Yep. There's nothing I can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it. Any minuses to hit?
Nope.
Okay. I've got no pluses to hit. So we're hitting on 4s. Yeah, it is Steve.
1. It's Steve. Yeah. You're the cat. Let's see if it changes. He has gone now.
Does wound.
Yep. Nope, failed.
Flat 3 damage.
Cool.
Hazardous, we're fine. Then D6 shots for the flamers for 2 shots. 6s, but twin linked. 1. It is improving.
It's getting better. No, that's another 1 as well. Steve, come back.
Down to 8 again? Okay. Riptide. We'll go into the Great Unclean One. So he's going to be hit on 5s. I'm just double checking how many shots. 6 shots.
Yep.
If I overcharge, I'm going to kill myself.
I mean, it would be funny though.
I know I'm overcharging.
Go for it.
So hitting on 5s.
Okay, that's a good roll.
All of them hit.
All of them hit. Wow.
Strength 8, so still be 5s.
Yeah. Wow. 4.
4 at AP lots, so AP -3, so
Damage?
4.
Ooh. I failed too many. He's gone. Does he blow up? No. Do you kill yourself?
There's 6, I know.
He went on forever though, bless him.
Yep.
He
So
was
that
not
is-
having it.
That is at least a assassination sorted.
Mm-hmm.
And then the missiles are wasted, but that's fine. So all we got left is this guy into the into your Zinch.
Yeah, -1 to hit.
-1 to hit, but I don't care because they've got 2 flames in there. For 4 shots.
Is it a pistol?
Yeah, the vehicle.
Oh, your vehicle, aren't you? Yeah, so it's fine.
For 4 shots. Toughness 5?
4.
Toughness 4, so 4s. Wow. Okay, all missed. And then the grenade I can't shoot. The grenade launcher can't shoot because it's blast.
Okay.
These guys are the only ones left to shoot because that's already shot. So these guys can just see her.
You reckon? Okay. I'm with you. I believe you.
I'll have to use my one good eye. Yeah, they can just see her base. So 4 shots. Hitting on 3s because they haven't moved. Strength 12.
Still minus 1 to hit though.
Still minus 1 hit, so 4s. But there was 2 6s.
Yeah.
So strength 12, toughness.
Like 11, so 3s.
3s, 6s are devs. That's 1. AP lots.
Nope.
D6 plus 1 for 2.
Okay.
So I'm not going to reroll that. I've only got 1 CP. I want to do some other things with that. How many wins she got left? Loads?
18, I believe. I think she has
18.
20. Oh, we'll triple check.
Smart missiles while you triple checking. 5s.
Sorry, she's down to 16. She has
16.
18.
And I'm 1 more at 0 AP.
So 3 up. Alright, it fell over. I'll take it.
Last but definitely not least, can't shoot in combat there with burst cannons because stealth suits are not vehicles.
No, they are not.
But this stealth suit here will just shoot into not Shellaxi.
Yeah.
Hitting on 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
Cool. Charges.
Yeah, if you're charging, charge. If not, I fight first.
Yeah. Stealth suits are going to go into the Nurgling
Okay.
because combat towel, but on a
They're
9,
in.
they're in. It's just going to be a bottom.
Oh, no, they can't. They're containing.
Yeah, the containment finishes at the end of your turn. At the end of shoot. So they finish instantly.
They changed that rule.
Did they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I won't.
I don't know if necessarily it's a GW thing, but I know UKTC and WTC have both ruled that as you
Can't do anything else because of doing the action. Yeah, because
it was just
broken.
jank.
Yeah, that was broken. But Riptide, he's OC less than that.
Yeah. So you could just go after Shellaxi if you want.
Yeah,
Not Shellaxi.
not Shellaxing, just tank shock,
Yeah.
and then die horribly and hope for a 6. But then she has roaming to go for crisis suits. Yeah, why not? He's going to go into not Shellaxi on an 8.
Loads.
He's in. I'm going to spend my last CP. It's got 9, 20, 5 and 6s. 2.
Okay.
And combat.
Yeah.
So he gets 6 attacks.
Yeah.
Hit, still minus 1 to hit?
Always.
Always. Okay, so we're looking at 6s. So 3 6s there.
Yeah.
Strength.
6s again, I guess.
Strength 6.
So, so 5s.
5s. 1. No AP. 2 damage.
Wow.
Combat fist.
Then there are screamers, I guess.
Screamers. Yep.
Dropped 2. And then freeze. 4 and minus 2 damage.
4 minus 2. I keep forgetting the Enforce has a minus 1 ability to bring the AP down to 1, so minus 1. So we're looking at 4s. 1 goes through, damage.
2.
Where is the Enforcer? 6 wounds to begin with, he's down to 4.
Oh, they still in combat over here as well. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Oh, forgot about them.
Because you've got about them, I'm not even going to think about over there, to be fair.
You're just going to do here?
Um,
Because you, to be fair, it's charging you has to go first anyway.
yeah,
so,
charging's done. Then you chose them.
Yeah. Well, the charging unit would have fought first anyway.
Yeah.
So just do both of these if you want, and then. Well, it's up to you. Or do you want to do over there first?
No, I'll do this guy there,
Okay.
just to be fair. So 3 attacks, hitting on 4's base, so 2
What's
hit.
want to hit?
So 5, so it was 6 and 5. Strength 5, toughness 5.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so we're taking that 3, so double 1.
Do you want to do your suit whilst you're on it?
He's already done.
No, you just tank shocked. Oh, you did, didn't he?
He did.
And then I'll fight over there. How
Yep.
many dogs have I got over there?
You got 3 dogs over there.
Two, sorry. -1.
2 minus 1.
1 damage.
So 1 goes through, kills 1 guy. And then 2 attacks back. Miss.
2, 4, 6.
And then Chilaxi into the big guy. Can he tank attacks?
4 minus 3.
4 minus 3, so we're looking for 4s. No, 3. I failed 3 of them.
3 damage each, mate.
So 1 doesn't explode.
Took 4 wounds off of her though on the way out.
Yep.
And for complete jank, because you fought me,
Yep.
3 inches onto the objective.
Yes. Okay.
So, end of your turn, you get a containment.
1 containment.
You got your assassination, didn't you?
Yep.
So that's pretty good going.
So round 4.
I'm not going to pick anything up.
Okay.
So I go up to 3 CP.
I got to 1 CP.
And what card? So I get 15 for primary.
15 for primary. It's primary that's keeping you for way ahead. Behind enemy lines and overwhelming force.
Great.
Well, there's...
So that's overwhelming.
Yep.
And behind them, what are you doing?
You got loads of overwhelming chances.
As you say, I'm already doing behind with at least 1 unit. So these little flamer boys have been...
They've been absolutely perfect. It's because, I screwed up the screening.
Yeah, they've been pretty clutch. And so they can just stay there, basically.
And if you get the other flamer unit with them.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that. But I don't know whether I want to shoot them.
Points does mean prizes. You did say that earlier to me.
I did say that to you. Yeah, I could just do that. And then at least I can get some shots off. So I can come to here.
I expected them to move like 12. Or they're like 6, not 12.
No, they move 12 inches, yeah, and they can advance. And shoot. I think that one guy can't see him, but the other 4 and him can.
Yep.
So I would have spent 1 CP in my command phase to give her 3 wounds back.
Do I use my 1 to Overwatch there? Oh, you know what? I forgot again. That's my fault. Ethereal.
I'll do it.
It's a 4. I actually have 2 CP. Yay. Actually works.
Right, they're happy where they are. This is actually okay because I'm still screening you out.
Yeah.
Although
I don't have anything else.
you don't have any uppy downy, do you?
No. That's retaliation.
Okay. So if your uppy downy is all done with, I might as well come over here and try and help. So 14 inches. Whee! One.
Time 2.
Bellicor, what are you doing? Don't know yet. And you cannot overwatch me.
Nope.
Move 6, you go 3 and 3, so you're not going to fit that way. Or do I go that way? That'd be a better option. 6 is going to clear to there. And then to there. Which does give me a charge if I want it. I didn't really want it, but it is a threat. And it's going to force you to shove guns in directions you don't want them. Gives me options. Actually, in fact, you can just go there for now. Because the 18-inch loan up is there. So yeah, you've got to bring a lot out to get to me.
So he's what? So he's just outside of 18?
What's that, sorry?
Just outside of 18 for these guys then?
Oh,
as
not
well?
those guys, no.
Okay.
So yeah, you can overwatch there if you want.
Yeah, we'll overwatch there. The normal guy, nothing, and the leader, nothing.
Cool. Plague bearers. I will bring them up actually. Right. Chewing. Dog flamer. Although I don't think it's a pistol, so I'm not going to shoot it. I don't think it is.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 guys. So everything into the stealth suit, I think.
Yeah, -1 hit, but you don't care.
No. So 6, 10, 14 shots.
14 shots. Woo. Where's his toughness? Okay, skill toughness. We're looking.
It's strength 4, so I think it's 5s or 6s.
T8.
So 6s.
6s.
1 and -1 at Norse cover.
1 and -1, so 2 up. So 3.
And to be fair, he's going to shoot here. The Exalter's going to shoot his big gun.
Yep.
Fuck it. Wounds -3.
-3. When do I allocate that?
I think it's when it's before you save roll, isn't it?
After the attack has been allocated this model, you can change the damage characteristics of the attack to 0.
Yeah, you just call it now, basically.
But yeah, I'll call it now.
Yeah.
Kill 1.
So I knew you were going to do it, but it just starts getting it out.
Yeah.
Shalaxi. Are these 4 or 5 wounds each?
5 wounds each, because they all have a shield, right? With them.
Okay, so I might have to just put all of her attacks into them then. Just to make sure. So we'll overcharge again. So 2s.
That's better.
And then strength 6, so 3s.
3s.
That's a dev, that's a dev. For 5 at -2.
Okay, so we're looking at 5s. Sorry, 4s, because you got enforcer in there. So 3 go through.
Plus the 2.
Plus
That's
the
5 wounds total, so it kills 1.
Kills 1.
Because they're 5 wounds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it kills 1. Do I hurt myself? No, I do not. So that's her shooting. They don't have any guns. There's no more guns over there. So charges. The dog's already in combat.
Yep.
Those screamers are going to go into the suits. They're in.
Oh, in with a 10.
She's just going to go into this unit. Which, to be fair, inadvertently has actually tagged me into them.
Yep.
Just fine. Fuck it. Better Call's going to give it a go. Near like a 12, I think. Or a 10. Well, it's not going to be enough, though, is it? No, definitely need a 12. They're already in combat. So, yeah, I'll fight there first.
Nurgling?
Oh, why not? I'm not doing anything else, are you, buddy? There you go. We'll start with her.
Yep. Damage is going to be more than toughness, isn't it? But regardless of what you do.
Yeah.
So I will spend my 1 CP for the bodyguard roll, basically. So -1 to wound.
Yeah, and then I'm going to spend 1 to give myself lance and plus give myself lance, basically.
Yep.
So we start with the dev wound attacks first, I think. So 2s. All hit. 3 at no, there's no devs. 3 at -3.
3 -3 plus -2, so 5s. 2 go through.
3 damage each.
3 damage each, that kills 1 guy. And then
that is 6 at -3.
6 -3 and -2, so we're looking again at 5s. Damage.
3 each.
3 each. Kills that. And he's got 6 wounds, so it kills him as well.
Okay. I am in base to base with that unit, so you can fight if you wish. But before we get the screamers,
Yep.
3. Freeze.
Yep.
Strength 6.
Yep.
Oh, 3, 6, 7 and -2. 2 damage.
7 and -2. So we're looking for 4 bin ones. 2 damage a pop.
Mm-hmm.
So
He was on 2 wounds.
he was on 2, so you kill him.
Yeah.
And then you just kill the stealth suit.
Oh, come on!
Screamers.
Yes! Okay, I'll keep them in my list. I was tempted to drop them for more dogs.
No. It's the anti-vehicle 4-up, which is...
Yeah.
Well, which...
Now you pick where you want to fight. Oh no, so the Nurgling!
The Nurgling.
The Nurgling! Right, 4 attacks to the Nurgling. Nope.
So I'm going to start over here before because it's going to die. So hit on 5s.
Yep.
Strength 4, so...
1.
1. Can he wound the one that's on 1 wound?
Can you use the towel dice as well?
Oh...
No. Oh, sorry, it's a 4. No, it does wound him. Yep.
Yep. And the dice.
And then
Pile
I'm going to fight over here, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it was all 3 in there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Compared to what happened with that unit,
Yep.
1. -2.
-2, -1, so freeze. Yeah, we're fine.
How? Oh dear. Right. That is the
His attacks back,
there, yeah.
and then into the gnome.
suits.
So his attacks, he hits once, even with the -1. Strength, was it strength 5? So
4, so freeze.
freeze, nothing, and then into the Nurgling.
Yes, -1 to hit.
-1 a hit, so 6s. Cool.
Okay. I think that's into my turn, buddy.
Yep.
I can't remember what my cards were. Oh, behind and something else.
And it was overwhelming, which there was 2 units for overwhelming. You
Oh yeah, because I killed 2 on objectives. Yep.
Yeah, or you killed 4 on objectives technically.
Yeah. And I got behind for 2 as well.
Behind for 2.
That's into my turn.
Okay, so you hold that objective. I need to do a battle shock on the lone suit.
And -1.
He fails.
So you take D3 on him. Because you're in my shadow for 2.
You kill him. And actually, he's on 1 wound because he's got the...
He's got the 3 wounds, yeah.
Yep.
The stealth suit's okay. This guy needs 1.
That guy needs 1 because he's on 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Out of 6.
Oh no, he's fine then, sorry. They're okay.
They're okay.
Okay. Everything else is fine, I think.
Yep. So, your OC2, was it 1 on each?
Yeah, so there's 3 off of those, and then
And then
there's
2
the
more.
guy there as
Yeah,
well,
so you got 5 OC there, and I've only got OC less. So I do only score
1 on primary again.
1 on primary again. That's what's been killing me.
That's what I've been trying to do, is to keep pushing you off.
So my cards are behind enemy lines and cleanse. Well, you kill the only unit I can behind enemy lines with.
I mean, there's an easy cleanse in the middle for you.
Yeah.
But
So I'm going to get rid of behind enemy lines.
makes sense.
Behind.
It's a turn late, really.
Yeah. For overwhelming.
Okay, so the screamers, the dogs.
Yeah.
That's your easier side to deal with, I think.
Yeah.
Because these guys can rush up, can't they?
And you've got dogs still behind the wall there as well.
Yeah, they're screening out this wall here.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to struggle to get rounded to get an angle on them.
Yeah. Cool. From force of command can fall back, shoot and shoot and charge if he wants to. Cleansing.
Oh, you didn't fight with the Pathfinders, bud.
Oh yes.
They were in combat. You leaving them as is?
Leaving them as is.
So 3 guys.
Yeah.
No, because they fight 1 deep. Weren't
Yeah, 3 guys. Cool.
-1, yeah. It's worth a go.
So these guys we're just gonna pop over that way.
Oh, I've got CP.
Actually, with the 8 move, they can pop out this way, so you can just see her. he can fall back and shoot and charge. They're in combat, annoying. They can spot for them. He'll pop around here. So you can see some dogs. These guys will move 8 just to go up. Actually, they're just going to move around so they can see them.
Makes sense. Otherwise you get bum rushed by Bellicle.
Yep. That there, they can see that. So I can get, if I can clear that.
Yeah, if you can clear that. Yeah.
And then these guys will just fall back. Okay. So they're cleansing.
Yeah.
But they can still spot.
They can.
So I'm going to start off with... They're going to spot this ghost kill. I'm going to go into her.
So she's still -1 to hit, so back to your 4s.
Back to my 4s. Well, her toughness is 11 isn't it? Yeah. It's not even worth putting extra. So I'm going to... The CP I gain for the turn, and do I get none for the ethereal? No. So I'm going to spend the 1 CP I'm gain this turn for sustain and lethal.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get hazards from it, but I'll get hazards anyway.
Yeah.
So we're gonna we're looking for 6s. We're hitting on 4s. Okay. 1. So strength 8, so it'll be 5s.
Yeah.
Does wound.
Let's go through.
AP -2, damage 3. Saved. And then the fusion on it hits. Strength less still, but twin linked. Misses. Good job.
Hazardous.
Okay, hazardous. Now he's going to hurt himself. Nope, on a 2, he's fine.
Oof.
So then we're going to railgun into her.
Mm-hmm.
The strike team
spot, yeah.
Spot.
So back to 4s. Oh no, you haven't moved today, so it goes to freeze.
Because of the railguns. So hitting on freeze. That's 2. Strength 12, so it'll be freeze. Cool. That's 2 AP invuln.
Take 1.
For 7 damage.
Whew.
And then smart missiles. She's just an absolute beat stick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why. So one of the things I thought about when I played Steve with this list the other day was potentially dropping the unclean one weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
That 1 unit of flamers and putting a 2nd keeper in. And just going ham.
Yeah. 6s. 2, no AP.
3 ups. Typical.
How much you got left?
6.
Okay. Then over here, we're going to shoot the missile guys into your little Zinch discs.
-1 to hit.
At -1 to hit, that's fine.
Well, it's not fine, but...
Yeah. I'm used to it now. So, fine knife. Okay, so we're looking at 2 shots each, so that's 6 shots. Hitting on 4s. Drop die.
You hit on 4s normally?
4, so 5s, yep. Keep forgetting about the -1. So 2 hits.
No, 1. That was a 4.
4, yep. Damn you. So 1. AP 1.
No damage?
2.
So it kills 1.
Ghost kill, I'll have to shoot into them then. And flame, I know that I forgot to move stealth so bad, so I can't flame the dogs. So it'll do everything into them. So Iron Raker, hitting on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 hits. Strength 8.
2.
2.
So third one. Damage
3. Flamers for 1 shot. Wow. Does wound, AP 0.
Nope. Just the one.
1 damage. And then hazardous on the table, Ryan. Nope. Not a single hazardous today.
No, neither of us.
No. It's odd. They're falling back. I do have, they can still shoot. You're on 6 there, so there's no point shooting like that. Now these guys are at range 36 now.
Yeah, they're fine. They're well within range.
Let's just see how many.
That screamer.
Yep.
Well, it's whatever's on. Yeah, it's just the 3 though, isn't it?
Just the 3.
See, yeah.
And then the missile, the SMS. So 3 guys. We'll get 1 shot each. You're not within rapid fire range.
Unfortunately, no.
Even with the -1.
Almost 1 yet, but 6 is always it.
Strength 5, toughness 4, so freeze 1, AP -1.
Saved.
And then D6 shots from the indirect. 1 shot. Misses.
Okay.
So that shot, that shot, that shot, that shot, that shot.
They've shot. He hasn't shot yet.
He hasn't shot yet.
And
so
they're in combat.
They're in combat. So it'll be 2 flamers, and the indirect is actually going to go.
Yeah, it's in range. It's 36 now, isn't it?
Yep. So the 2 flamers into them 3 there for 9 shots. 5, 9 shots. Strength 4, so 4s.
-1 to hit, yeah?
It's torrent.
Oh, this is. Oh, sorry, yeah, the flamer boy, isn't he?
3, no AP.
Kills 1.
And the super launcher is an extra strength, 3 extra strength, extra damage, and an extra AP. Okay. So where is the enforcer? There's the enforcer. So D6 shots into that screamer over there.
Yep.
4 shots.
Yeah.
Strength.
You're already -1 to hit.
-1 to hit, so be 5s.
Yeah, because you're already I can't double it.
Oh, so it can't be 4s. So 4s. 2 hits.
2.
Strength 6.
Freeze.
2. AP -1.
Saved them both.
2 damage a pop. That shot, they're falling back. They're doing an action.
I think you've blown your load there.
Yep, I have blown my load. This is going to suck.
So unfortunately, you don't get a roll force. You're close, but you didn't quite get it.
I could still charge.
You could.
I will with the ghost.
You've been enjoying a good tank shot this game.
I can't tank shot because I don't have CP.
Oh, that's true. But you can say you're trying to slap him about a bit.
Yep. So that there.
Going back in.
Going back into the nurgling.
You're going for the nurgling.
Going for the nurgling.
Okay.
On a 6.
That's enough. The trouble is, I don't know. Oh, no, you're all right. I am going to heroic, though.
Yeah, with the...
Like so. That's your
4s, yeah. Other than that, there's no point of charging in. So, Ghost Kill over there. Gets how many attacks? Ghost Kill attacks in combat.
Very little.
3.
-1 to hit.
6s. Nothing.
Okay.
Over there, he gets 3 attacks.
-1 to hit.
So he hits on 4's base, so we've common 5, so that misses as well. Your choice of activation, there's...
Oh yeah, the 1 screamer, or...
there's 2 dogs.
I have to go there first anyway, don't I now? Because then it goes back to me, because you fought, so yeah.
Yeah.
2 dogs, so freeze. 4s. 3 -1, 1 damage.
4s.
Do I get him? I did, didn't I? He had a wound left. Yes! Go dogs! Then it's just on me now, isn't it? So
yep.
The screamer, it's over there with the 1 wound. Hits once. Doesn't do anything. The nuggling.
Where's the nuggling going into?
Just into the battle suit, because 2 lethals.
Woohoo! AP.
Nope.
We're fine on double 6.
1. 2 screamers. Freeze. 4 -2.
4 -2 -1, so we're still looking at 4s. Three fives and a 4.
It's just going to be going on for the rest of the game, so that battle, isn't it?
And then the 3 guys into your Nogling. Cool.
That Nug is sat there with 1 wound, like, yes! Right, that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
You didn't get overwhelming, unfortunately.
Nope. I will keep it, though.
Oh, it's doable, yeah.
So I cleanse for 1. And then we're starting. Do you want to pick anything up?
I don't see the point.
No. So then your missions are extend battle lines and secure no man's land.
Which I'm doing. Well, ish. That one's a little bit shaky. Okay, so I got up a CP. I'm going to spend 1 CP to give her 3 wounds back.
Yep. And then you need to do battle shocks.
And then, that guy there. So I get +1 because I'm in my shadow.
Yep, because you're holding more.
Fine. So I get D3 wounds back. So he's fully healed.
Yep. And then the dogs.
Dogs. Is there how many? There's 2 left.
2 left.
Yeah? Absolutely fine.
Double
Have they got
6.
any wounds?
Nope.
Nope. Those flamers are fine. Bellacor's fine. The Nug here is also fine. So he gets D3 wounds back. He's fully healed. And then that's me, because they're fine because there's 3 man unit.
I gain up to 1 CP.
Sorry, she would have taken 1 as well. Even with her 3 wounds regened. It's a 5 because she's always in a shadow. So she also gets D3 back.
Because you basically do that before then you do your CP.
The thing is, I was on 9, so it's already below half anyway. Or on the bubble or whatever it was. So makes no difference. She's up to 10. Right, so please remind me of my cards again because I've completely forgotten.
So extend back lines.
Yeah.
And secure no man's.
Extend already done. Secure for definite 1.
So Ghost Kill OC3. We're contesting over there.
Yep. So, so I already got 10 for primary in the last turn.
Yep.
Because I don't control that one.
Well, you only needed 1 objective to do that to max out your primary there. So
he's going to fly away. I don't think I'm going to kill him now, so I might as well just stop me from getting overwhelming.
Yep.
Just run away off the objective and put an advancing unit of flamers onto it. So, which then auto sees you as well.
Which it also means secure.
It does. I don't need behind any lines anymore. Actually, no, I might just send these 3 to be a nuisance somewhere. Bellacore feels like you should do something.
Try and kill some stealth seats.
I know it's boring, but
Go for a ghost kill.
Yeah, but I feel like I might bounce, and that'll just be embarrassing. And also, I'm controlling that objective now.
Yep.
So you've got to kind of fight me off of it to get the extra points at the end of the game, which is going to be the same sort of situation here. I don't need to be that much of an arsehole, but I will come over here. Okay. So I've basically done all my missions. I just need to try and kill some stuff.
Yep.
So those 3 flamers will shoot everything into the ghost kill, because why not?
Yep. Say -1 to hit, but it doesn't make a difference.
No. 10, 13 shots. 5, 10, 13 shots. No, it's only 6, isn't it?
Yep.
So 2 at -1 at Norse cover.
2 -1, so 1 goes through.
Cool. You'll probably just wear that, won't you?
Yeah.
keeper, I put Witchfire into these.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9. I'm overdoing. Got 2 fail. And then 2s. Oh, Jesus. So that was a 4 or 5, whatever it was. 2, 4, 5, and -2, 1 down. Oh, sorry, -3. Because she gets +1 AP. But yeah, that wasn't good enough because it's also dead wounds and whatever else, but she's fine. Well, it's cleared enough, probably enough OC though. Bellicor is probably going to shoot the suit, maybe? He's only 1 damage.
And then -1 to hit.
Yeah, he hits on 2s though. Oh, and of course, he can go sustained or lethal in both shooting and charging. So he's going to put Focus Witchfire into the stealth suit.
Okay.
So it's 12 attacks. 3, 6, 11, 12.
So into the ghost kill.
Into the ghost kill, sorry, yeah. So this would be hitting on 2s, but hitting on 3s.
Yep. You're in 12, so.
Lethals, because it's strength 6, so it made sense. Those miss because you don't hit on 2s now. And 5s, but 6s are devs. So that's 3 saves and -3.
-3, so we're looking at 5s. 2 go through.
1 damage each.
Okay.
And then there's a dev on top of that.
So I've taken 3 in total.
And he hurts himself.
Hey, someone felt hazardous.
Yeah. He's down to 17. Idiot. Cool. Shalaxi's done, that's done, those flamers are done, those flamers can't see anything.
No.
That's all ongoing combats. So, yeah. Bellicor into the stealths at 3-inch charge.
Wow.
There's no point me tagging everything, it just sounds stupid. So we'll just take on the suits in front of her.
Yep.
With 5. And then Bellicor. Might as well start there. Yeah, you can't interrupt anyway, even if you wanted to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's going Dark Pact for sustained. Hitting on 2s, unless you're minuses.
Nope. Turning and shooting.
Roll the 1s. No. 6. So I'll just get those 2 back. And this is strength 8, -3, 1 damage.
So 2.
That'd be 12 at -3.
12 and -3.
1 damage.
See how many 6s I can spike. No, they're dead. I rolled a total of 1 6.
You interrupt it? You can't interrupt.
Can't interrupt.
So we do the living whip first.
Yep.
All hit. No devs, but two saves at -3.
2 at -3.
3 damage each.
6s. 2 go through. You kill 1 2.
Cool. They all hit. They all wound. 2, 4, 6 at -3. 3 damage.
6s. Kills 1, kills the other.
She's a beast.
She is a beast.
That's it. Apart from you choose over here.
Well, we'll go with the stealth suits.
Yeah, okay.
Stealth suits first.
Into the nug.
Into the nug. See if I can hit anything on the 6. Nope.
Nope. I'll fight you with the screamers.
Yep.
Nope, hits on 3s. And then 3s. Come on, this has got to be it. Ah, 2. -2.
2 at -2, invuln. 1 goes through.
Down to 2.
And then his attacks back.
Yep.
Into them. Cool.
So stupid.
That was with her. Cool, that's the end of your thing.
That's the end of my game, yeah.
Yep. Then it's...
So I would have maxed out on secondary there.
You've missed out on 2 points total.
Damn.
Because you missed out on... Yeah, the mini sabotage, that's why. Cool. For what it's worth, I still have overwhelming force. I then get area denial.
Kill Bellicor.
Kill Bellicor. And I need to hold, so I'm definitely going to be holding that. Can I get a range of Bellicor with everything I've got? How many wounds does Belly have?
He said he's got 17 left.
Do I get a command point from the Imperial? Yes, I do. You know what? I'm going to spend 1 CP to get rid of Overwhelming. To then get Secure No Man's Land. So, back to 2.
Secure, again, is...
Killing Flamers. And OC 5 on Bellicor?
I'm assuming so. So you can probably do it without actually having to engage with him. OC5.
Yeah.
You've got what? 5
guys
there. So you have to take a battle shock test on him as well.
Yep, battle shock on him.
-1.
On
He's
11
Loves
and 5.
life. How far does he move?
He moves.
Oh, he's a vehicle.
He's a vehicle. Can't go through the wall. They only move 8.
Could he get involved?
He could get involved.
Potentially.
So
Because if you're going to give up on that objective and go everything for the middle,
Yeah.
then you might as well just go for it.
Because these guys will
Pile on.
Now they've got the mark like keyword, so I can actually advance. I'm still marker.
How fast are your suits, mate? These ghost kills.
Ghost kills.
10 or 12?
I want to say 10. 10.
So he can get to here, so... Oh, he's not going to get a line on Bellicor. I thought he might.
I'm going to reroll the advance roll because it was a 1. So that's...
Yeah, they're all in.
They're all in. So they can get all on. So that's 5. I've got 1 CP so I can tank shock if needed. So, yeah, you'll move up 10. Because there's no way of me swinging round and everything to try and kill that. I could. No, it's still not enough. So he's going to move 10, so literally just...
And so he doesn't have the firepower to kill that many flamers.
No. So with move 10, he can go actually...
But then you could always tank shock onto the objective.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking there.
And then that takes the objective either way.
Yep.
That's just a shit show. We'll just forget about it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't exist anymore.
So, what's left of the shooting phase, this is all going to stay where it is.
And we're going to just shoot not Shalaxi.
Yeah, not Shalaxi. So I'm going to start off with the 2 broadsides into not Shalaxi.
Being spotted, yeah.
Being spotted.
So back to your 4s.
Freeze. Drop
nice.
1.
Freeze, isn't it?
Freeze.
2.
1 and 1 dev.
Save that. So just hit the devs.
Dev is going to be 3 damage.
Cool.
And then
down to 7.
smart missiles. 4s because it's plus minus. And 6s. 1, no AP.
Saved because it's 3 up 4 up.
Yep. Ghost kill. We'll just -1, so hit on 5s. Drop 2. Strength flare, so 5s again. Misses with that. Fusion. Hits. Fusion. Wounds.
Saved.
Hazardous. Fine. And then for what it's worth, 3 guys shooting into...
You ain't going to kill her, so don't bother.
Don't bother.
Over here.
Over there.
In fact, save your indirect for that.
Yeah. Indirect into him for 6 shots.
Nice.
Hit on 5s. Nothing. But for it's worth, it's suppressed. Then Ghost Kill into him.
Yep.
Getting spotted by the Pathfinders. So it's hitting on 3s. Toughness is still, strength is still less than toughness. So 2 at AP -3.
Someone take one.
So 3 damage. And then 2, there was only one flamer there for 2 shots.
Under 14.
6s, but twin linked. Nothing. Charges. So he's going to charge in on a 7. So you get there.
Yeah. Then do your tank shot.
Tank shock. Toughness 9. 5 and 6s. 3, 4.
I don't know what I'm rolling for. Although if that was a Frono Pain, it was fucking awesome.
That was a great feeling of pain if that was real.
So down to 10 wounds.
And then combat-wise, he gets...
I think it's because the ground clean was been sat in that objective the whole time.
Yeah. 3 attacks. Cool.
I'll punch you back.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So he's kind of wandering with him.
7. I'm still going to go for the big hit because it's funny.
Yep.
Sorry, I would have gone sustained as well for his pact. So everything hits with a sustained. This shows 14.
Yeah, so 3s.
Ah! Those are devs though. And then 2 saves at -4.
-4, what's the damage?
I'm just about to tell you. I think it's D6 plus 2. D6 plus 1. So there's 2. Those 2 are devs, and there's 2 saves.
You've killed it before I even rolled.
Oh, really?
Because I can blank one of them.
Yeah. So that'll get rid of, say, that one. So then do 1 save roll.
1 save roll. What was the minus?
-4.
-4 fails it.
So then these 3 go through. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Does he
mate.
blow? Does he blow? Steady demise D3. Doesn't blow. Nothing blew up this week, this game, or...
Oh, I forced a deadly demise, but no. Yeah, thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Sorry about killing your ghost kill, but...
No, that's fine.
Name of the game. So yeah, we've got 5 at the end for that.
Yep.
And you didn't get anything else, did you?
I didn't score, because you killed the ghost kill. I failed the skewer, and I failed the error of denial.
Oof. That's rough. Well, good game. What was it, 98.50?
Yep.
Well played, mate. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya.
Cheers, guys.